Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I don't remember what happened last time. Oh, yeah. Pinball. I missed. I missed a very crucial chance at a 3% check and didn't get the pinballs. It was a sad day for Finger Boy. Welcome, everybody, back to Disco Elysium, where I try to find the murderer in the slowest, most inefficient way possible. I keep Kim on his toes. He's a good foil to, he's down to earth. He's the straight man to my crazy. And everybody needs that. Everybody needs a straight man for their crazy, right? Yeah. Anyway, last time I discovered that there is indeed a streamer mode option. Not sure if I should have had that on this whole time, but hey. I remembered more than I thought I would. I remember Finger Boy, and that's all that matters, honestly. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into good old Revachol, and cause more chaos. Because, I mean, who doesn't need more chaos in their small little anarchic town? Oh, thank you for giving me Oranje. Klasje. I'm glad that the game actually tells you how to pronounce it. Revachol. Okay. Oh, great. The first thing I see, Kuno. Let me take a look at my task list. Oh, actually, I'm working on something, right? This thing. Kolda Mama. Koldo Mama. You've heard it, the mysterious Koldo Mama duck. Koldo Mama duck. Oh, this part's highlighted, so it's part of the whole thing. It doesn't just... Okay. You're certain that you did. Well, maybe not quite certain, but let's say you're hopeful. Because it would make you very special to be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal bird, this inanimate whisper, this particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening. Sharpen your ears. Okay, now I remember. Okay, yeah, we got cryptid lore. That's what we did. And then I'm listening for the Mama Doc. Docwa? Doc. I don't remember what it was called. Okay, task list. What am I going to do today? Okay, I can't find that yet. Oh, yeah, there was a key that I was looking for. That was in a bush outside a window or something, right? That's why I was back here. I'm looking for a key. Kuno, you haven't seen a key, have you? You wouldn't tell me even if you did. I'm no fool. I'm not so naive. Is there a key? There's a bush, I think, is what it said. Have I not looked at this? Rue de Saint Ghislaine. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello, sir. You got anything new to tell me?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I might have done that.
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to find the eighth Hardy boy. That's what we need. Let me see the soles of your boots, son.
Been admiring the stompers, Hunt? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
Oh.
The wind howls over the Bay of Revachol, a cascade of cold air flowing through the city streets. Those same streets have left their share of scuff marks on the underside of your green snakeskin shoes.
Is that a map of Revachol?
It sure is.
Oh my god, where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
Oh wait, it actually is? I was just joshing. Oh my god. You actually got a map. Why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually you're gonna wear the soles out on your shoes. I mean, if you're a working man, whatever, right? You know? You're gonna be walking around a lot. Eventually you're gonna, there's not gonna be a map on there anymore, sir. I don't think you understand how shoes work.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
That's also a good point, Kim.
Huh. I knew you people don't understand poetry.
Yeah, poetry, let's stomp on our city. Okay, that's right. We need to find someone's shoes. Let's go talk to this worker again and see if she has anything new to say. Yeah, I came in here to talk to you.
Is this about the questions again?
Whoa, why was your voice so loud?
I don't really know anything.
Why was your voice so loud compared to everything else? Jeez, ma'am. Does Fritz have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important. I need you to tell me.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Continue.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. Oh, you won't let me... Okay. Fine. I can't tell Gart... I tried last time, right? I tried to tell Gart, hey, there's a... I've been behind the blue door, but I don't think it actually let me do that. Let's talk to this guy. Give me your shoes, buddy. Let me see those stompers.
Right to work! Right to work!
Why can't...
Shame on you!
I'm leaving. Why can't I investigate his shoes? See you mañana. Let me see those shoes.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Never mind. Measure head. Do you even wear shoes? Yeah, he's wearing shoes. I don't know, I saw you as a barefoot man.
Race pupil returns.
Oh, hey, we got some new dialogue here. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
What's effeminate about them? Hold on. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Nothing more effeminate than them bulging muscles, huh? Measure head. I see those tats. I see those forearms. But you are all part of the union?
The
Right?
Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company.
Manlets.
I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad that we have someone who's not just, greedy capitalist going for, just for the money. We got a man with true principles here. He does it because it's what he believes in. Even if it is wrong, he's got principles.
Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Yes, I'll leave you to luxuriate. I can't go back there still. Okay. Alright, well. Maybe I need to go talk to the Hardy Boys again. I don't know. Surprised no one's intimidated by my crowbar. My pry bar, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I'm just casually walking around with a crowbar and no one seems to care. Hey, ma'am. You got anything new to say?
The woman still
Nothing. Nope. Still got nothing. You just sitting out here in the rain. And it cold. Nothing. I need to look in some trash cans, Gotta remember that there can be money in those.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Empathy. Empathy is a purple check, or a purple thing. Let's see. Do I have any skill points left? Do I want to put stuff into empathy? What does it do? Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Psyche base. Psyche. Hunches and gut feelings. I'm gonna keep doing inland. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. Sorry, empathy. I have to wait. Well, let's go talk to the Hardy Boys again. I hope I'm ready for this. Oh wait, where'd they go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hello.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
There's a circus in town, sir. What do you expect? Oh, there we go. I was worried for a second. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Oh. Oh,
Or
okay.
what? You
Right.
want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Finger Boy's too good for you.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She?
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Her? Who you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
Oh, jeez.
I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want?
Hold on. Who you talking about? Who's her?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Oh, well, Kim obviously is smarter than me. See, that's why I keep you around, buddy.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. End.
No girls allowed. They're stinky.
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
They got cooties.
I'm watching you.
Oh, don't watch me.
Good. We are all watching each other.
Oh,
Officer, your question.
Kim, you're into weird things. What is my
There's
question?
no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Do I want to bring this up? Probably not. Probably not, right? Yeah, probably not. Let's take off. Can I talk to anybody else except for you, Travis? Wait, is that... I forgot if that's actually your name. I'm just calling you that because of your trucker hat. Oh, what's this?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that very high 97% chance. Let's look at it. Actually, if I squint, will it put that up to 100%? Let's try it.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
It's spring outside?
You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there
Let's look.
behind the glass.
Let's look.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
It's the key!
Huh?
Listen. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing? I'm not gonna... Oh, it's Titus. It's not Travis. I'm gonna call you Travis. I hope you don't mind. Titus is too cool of a name for you, honestly. Can you let me slide on by so I can grab the thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
I mean, I could crawl on across your lap if that's what you want.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
Oh, it's Hawthorne? It's not that bad. It's not that prickly, right?
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
Oh, Shanky, honestly, man, I think you need to talk about some things.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
You see, Theo's the only one of you guys that got any manners or any sense.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Theo, you're my favorite hardy boy. You are a hardy boy. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you not a hardy? Who are you?
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Oh, you tell him, Theo. Thank you, man.
Don't thank me.
Hey.
I don't give two shits about your key.
I'ma thank you anyway. Huh. Jeez.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him.
Oh.
That's the type of respect he commands.
Ooh. I know what door it opens. Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Let's look at that key. I wonder what doors it opens. I have a good idea.
It's for the blue door in the kitchen.
Oh, Kim,
there was a
come on.
note there that you missed. It
Listen.
said the workshop key is behind the window. It's this key.
I knew that, Kim. I knew that. It was a rhetorical question. It was rhetorical. Fine. Oh, maybe I should, before I go and open it, maybe I should tease Gart with it. Hey, Gart, guess what I got?
Can I help you?
Oh, never mind. Let's go open the door, and then we can tease Gart about it.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Let's try that.
The key fits the dimple
that key?
lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years, but then the lock clicks.
Oh, ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. The pinball says, but Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and swords. Gart, guess what I did? I opened the door.
Can I help you?
Why can't I tell you about the door? Maybe it's in
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, yes, there it is. Okay. Garte, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons. A mausoleum of the dead.
Yes, haha. What's actually behind there?
Oh, you're no fun. Nothing. The black gaping maw at the end of time.
There is no gaping maw. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. That's okay.
Fine, it's pinball machines. It's a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here, too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
What? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game, Gart.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
Oh, you're enticed, I hear. Okay. If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut. Honestly. Yeah. I'm a disruptor?
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them.
Oh. I mean, fair enough.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine, that one's always causing trouble.
Should I tell on Claudia? Should I tell on her? I don't think she would appreciate that. She's had it hard enough, you know. She's the type of girl who just has the whole weight of the world on her shoulders, but doesn't say anything and just keeps on trucking. Because I mean, what else are you gonna do? It is what it is, right? So I'm not gonna make life any more difficult for her. So, also ask something else. By the way, I'm going to sing some karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Nope, it is absolutely in the question, and the question is. Yes. Wait. No, it is the question, and the answer is yes.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
Yes. Wait and see.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Got it. All right. Goodbye. All right. Well, now that that's done, I'm kind of upset that the mystery of the blue door was so easily solved, but... Can I say anything else to you?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
Simple enough, I
You
suppose.
could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Oh. You got some,
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
I wouldn't want you to be my mod.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Nah, she went to law school. I mean, I'm not saying that you couldn't still be a model. Even if you went to law school, you could do both. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a model, but whatever. Get a grip, Glenn.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
I know that. I was telling you that.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Jeez, Elizabeth. Someone's got a little hoity-toity, huh? What are you gonna do to me? What? Why am I asking this? Oh. Oh, no! No, it was from the last one. He told me not to do it. Oh, I'm a fool.
What are we going to do to you?
Finger boy failed. I'm sorry, Kim.
You were specifically asked not to say that.
I forgot.
And then you said it anyway.
I forgot. I'm sorry. It's been a week since a few minutes
but you
ago.
still did.
Oh, Kim's not happy.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Goddamn right it is.
I'm sorry, Kim.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Well, goodbye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kim. Please don't be mad at me. Well, who else can I look at the shoes of? Wait, what? Working class woman said that you're a bit of a cuckoo. Oh yeah, cockatoo. What if it's true? Go read up on cockatoos in the bookstore. Maybe you'll discover something new about yourself as well. Did I steal the book? Did I do that? I did.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erect. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo.
Bang bang.
It's colorfully illustrated.
Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures.
Of course.
They love to perform, cuddle and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Decibels? I don't know how loud that actually is. Let's read about the funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
I don't know. Yellow doesn't just, it doesn't scream danger to me or ominous. Maybe danger. I mean, that's like, makes me think of radiation, but I mean, not ominous, you know? Cool. Let's read about the major majestic cockatoo. We'll save the best for last.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species,
You're wrong.
the endangered major majestic cockatoo,
It's the bang
is
bang
often
cockatoo.
described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Except for the bang bang cockatoo, right? Let's read about that one.
Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly gray and white. The Seminoles name bang bang is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Onomatopoeic origins? Does it make a bang bang noise? The bashful bang bang cockatoo. Honestly, this bird does sound a bit... Wait, which one? I guess the cockatoo in general, not any specific... Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
I like to think that I am bashful, but I'm not. I don't know. I like to think that I'm, I like dark colors. I like to wear black and stuff, but I'm not exactly, I don't know if ominous would be the word to describe me, right? I mean, I'm not ominous. A little weird, yeah, but not ominous. Let's see. Gray and common, that was just an insult to myself. I'm not that self-derogatory. Come on. Major majestic might be the one I have to go with. That one's just too, that one's also too self-deprecative. Deprecative? Deprecative. That one's also just like, that's more like self-pity. I'm not gonna pity myself. Come on. I would think out of these, currently, I'm really feeling the majestic. 'Cause I'm worth it.
You're right. Your
Yes.
Majesty embodied. This big, beautiful bird belongs on your heraldry.
That's right. Okay, I finally got those experience points. Okay, so that is done. I thought I already questioned her. Hold on. Ask a little later when she's collected herself. Okay, I just need to wait for that. Okay. Speak to... That's part of the same thing. Oh yeah, found moral. The bridge. I gotta... Okay. The bridge. Am I crazy? Is there a way to, like, center everything? Oh my god, there is a way to center everything. I just had to use the scroll wheel. Oh, hold on. A sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. Where? This? Is Pennywise down there? Okay, let's see. Butter sign down. It's like butter side down, you know? Did I look at this before?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Well, how do I get rid of the butter? Gotta get rid of the butter sign. What do I do? I need to talk to Morel. Morel. That's a mushroom. Well, for now, let's go to the pawn shop and see if he'll let me sell some clothes. I've got some clothes that I'm carrying around that I don't really need. Where was it? It was down here. Oh wait, who are you?
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Is that the missing husband? Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Open and shut. I don't even need to think about it anymore. Goodbye. Let's see. Do you have anything else to tell me, little girl?
Hello again, sir.
Composure. Oh, composure. Who is that woman who is browsing the books?
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
Why is she distressed? It wouldn't have anything to do with her missing children, would it?
I think she is a bad husband.
Oh.
Not very nice or helpful.
I see. Ma'am, I understand. Your husband didn't go missing. He went missing. Gotcha. Wait, why can't I go in here? Excuse me? Let me in! It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Kaus from Iguana? To Cape Side Apartments. I guess Joyce is the only one left that I can really talk to right now. I guess I could technically go talk to Everard. But who wants to talk to that guy? Do you have anything new to say?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Well, let's see. Nope, you do not have anything new to say. Alright, Joyce, what's this? Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. What's this? Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. You're right. Hey, Joyce.
You're back. Good.
Got new drip,
What can I
too?
help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
That's alright, I like the rain, and it's the only type of shower I get.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
No need, tell me something.
Of course.
I got the derealization now. Okay. I gotta say something crazy, right, Kim? Okay. Oh, wait, I've got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality?
Yes.
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Let's start with, apparently I haven't asked this. What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
Oh. Her eyes light up. There's a flash of teeth.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
You've got a predatory streak.
All men are predators, dear. Nothing much to be done about that.
You're a man?
It's all a matter of where you get to file your teeth.
All right, Mr. Joyce, what's the big time?
The revolution.
That's it? What is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Good old kerfuffle. Okay. And who gets shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
Oh, my.
She's not gloating. It's a relieved celebration.
Oh, my.
Oh, And the anarchists, too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
Did the communists and anarchists shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
2 million? Truly a kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle, all right.
Yep. I love that we're using the kerfuffle as the word. Yep.
Yes. The Insulindian deluge, they call it.
Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side?
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew.
Oh, well then don't say that even the king got shot in the head, because it's not the king, Joyce. Come on, sir.
The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Cowardly king. A king should be in the front. He should be there supporting his people.
I prefer the term risk-averse. King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could smell a PR disaster brewing, so he got out alive, and his nephew Fricelle got shot in his place.
Mm-hmm.
Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
Oh, yes. And then, who got the mineral rights?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
Everything? And how did they win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended.
You see, it was
Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
It was a battle royale. If everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
Well, you just said the liberals already took everything now.
The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
Who are the coalition?
The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-la-Clay, the armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
You said that in quotes?
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause.
Yes, moralist, you say?
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is.
Ew.
They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head.
Minerals deserve rights too.
At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government.
I am an advocate for the minerals.
The rulers of Revachol, and also the world. These guys are strong.
This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
I mean, I did say I was for moralist rights, so I mean, okay. If always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything then hell, yes, I am. And also not. I prefer to stay in the middle without any picking sides. Everybody's wrong.
An almost endearingly moralist standpoint. It must be hard to take a moderate approach to head shooting in your line of work.
Yes, well, when was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question.
Are you talking to yourself, sir? Joyce.
The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what.
What?
A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease.
Oh.
Which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazov came along and overthrew the government.
Okay, so O2, not 2O. Gotcha. Okay, okay. And what did the Taz... I've already forgot how you spread that. Or spread that. Jeez. Where did it spread from?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
What came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Listen, sir, Joyce, my man. Every day, even if it doesn't seem like it, we're making history. The smallest little thing could be passed down into generations, into the future, for all to read about. Live each day like you're gonna be in a history book, you know?
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar.
Our lives are not the same, Joyce.
No doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust.
I mean, literally
that counts
speaking,
for more
yes.
than you think.
What is the zone of control?
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
It's interregnum.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41.
Oh, hey,
Chad
I'm doing...
Tilbrook presses enter.
I'm doing...
Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
Other than, like, interesting world stuff, I'm not sure exactly how this helps, but I'm psychic, so let's keep going.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
And what happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication. Telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
Gotta tell you, modernity isn't all it's cracked up to be. It's been like this for how long, exactly?
43 years. Hard to fathom, I know.
That's it, then. I'm not interested in this topic anymore.
Anxious to hear more about mineral rights or who got shot in the head?
No. That's enough about the times.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come.
Perhaps, Joyce.
Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Yes, let's start with the, Let's start with the one that I have the highest chance for.
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this?
What world?
Yeah.
The
What
only
world?
one, I suppose.
You don't
The
know
world
that.
of matter. And its pale antipode.
I don't know what that means.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
But what if there's more?
There is a term of endearment they coined for it. In the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Elysium is the name of the game! Oh my god! Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment. I mean, it's gotta have something going for it, right?
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell? You know, what is that?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
Quit making up these words! I don't feel like I've got a whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world?
Yeah.
There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Inside sideways? What shape is this world then? A Morbius strip?
We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
You a flat earther?
ORG, Occident Revachol Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey corona, huh? On the horizon?
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
I don't even know what we're talking about no more.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Oh my god, wait. What the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
The pale. And what do you mean corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness.
You are a flat earther, aren't you?
I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here.
I told you, man. That is a redundant word. Encephalopathic amnesia.
But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
A fractured corona doesn't feel like it's gonna bring anyone together.
You have misimagined it.
No, I haven't.
I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco.
Disco and
love it.
Elysium both brought up in the same conversation. Are you the god of this world, Joyce? Doesn't sound like any kind of disco I'd go to. I don't know. Well, if you say it's disco.
See?
There you go.
Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
The cold seeps into you. The air is heavy with 80% humidity. Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
What are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
That didn't answer my question.
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will, in time.
Okay. You said pale. What is pale?
The pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
Kim, you told me to bring on the crazy, and now you're telling me to rein it back in.
His voice is low, but firm. All she can say is,
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
Fine.
The lieutenant glances at you
I
from
made
the
you
corner
mad
of his
earlier.
eye.
I owe it to you. I upset you with Elizabeth. Okay.
Was he just worried that you would find out something awful?
What? What?
But she wants to tell you.
No! Oh, okay. Listen. Kim, you trust me. Okay. Maybe in a second. Hold on. First, what is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Keep guessing.
Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. You're an ancient ruin.
Ouch.
A symbol of hubris and decay.
Ouch.
Half submerged in some salty sea.
Really?
Of course you're not, my dear.
Oh.
I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I meant, what is this place here? Not me. Owie.
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain,
Oh, that's how you pronounce
33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat. How are you able to hear from all the way over there in the pouring rain? You got ears like a hawk? What the hell?
Wonderful.
Yeah, I would say that was crazy. What is that? Point to Cindy. What is that? That's not even a person.
The girl in the old lady rags?
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
I see. We're the layman, basically. The everyday man, every no-name Joe.
She prefers a fantasy world, an
Me too,
infraculture
honestly.
with its own dress code and vernacular.
I don't need a dress
It
code.
is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Okay, now, I kind of get it. Yeah, I understand. Make it more complicated, though.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead.
Now, I said make it more complicated, not make it more simple.
All right. What next?
All right. Let's try let's try this. Guys, I've never really been confident in my even 42% checks. Now, listen here. 4 times 2 is 8. And I've been good with the 8% checks. So maybe with this 42%, 4 and 2, 4 times 2, that's 8. That's how that works, right? Let's try it.
It
Of course
remains
not.
a mystery what
Why?
you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
Why did I ever think that I would be able to succeed? My failed math did nothing for me. Kim, can I speak with her alone?
Good idea. Just ask him. He won't make a scene.
Kim, can I talk to the Joy said she was a man. Alone for a second?
Fine.
He trusts me. It was his first mistake.
See? What can he do?
Now,
You're a grown man.
what is the pail?
Are you sure you're sure?
I'm positive.
Your colleague seemed adamant.
Yes, what is the pail?
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
I don't know what an isla is. Yeah, what's an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, sure. Just,
Muindi, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
I'm assuming Insulinde is the plural of insula?
An oceanic isla.
Isla?
It comprises
Never mind.
mostly of water.
Oh.
Muindi is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Okay, and what is the Pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Is that where the everlasting dragons come from? Is it here?
No, detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
Okay.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
And there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called Porch Collapse.
Porch collapse? You could have called it something cooler.
Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
I see. That's a very strange analogy, but sure.
You hear your pulse rise. The air feels caustic and cold suddenly.
What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension, right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
If we're surrounded by the Pale, how do you get from Isla to Isla?
Oh, it is so difficult for us. It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost, or having our minds damaged.
The Pale can damage the mind?
Extensively.
Ooh, actually, I think that might have been what happened to me. I deny any alcoholic allegations. Yes, I haven't touched a sip since I woke up.
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter.
You lost me? Continue.
They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
What does this over-radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
You're not a civilian passenger?
No, nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entropanetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Didn't I just ask that? That's weird. And are you overradiated? Overradiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
I do not know why I struggled so hard to say that. Oh my god, overradiated. There we go.
an acidic smile on her lips. It's getting worse every year.
What is intraplanetic?
Entreprenetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of Grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
Did they cross it? The Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
Just a second. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this off. There we go. There we go. Nice. There we go. Could be a little distracting. Okay, what has intrapanetics changed then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
I see. Aerostatic craft?
Hybrid airships, Detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale.
I see.
In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end, if we throw them precisely.
And if we do not?
Then they don't.
I see. That entire explanation kind of went over my head. Hopefully I internalized it. How much Pale is there compared to the world, would you say?
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how? To our detriment, or...?
What do you think, Detective?
It's growing. There's more Pale. There's more and more of the Pale.
Precisely.
Got
One
it.
of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate.
There we go.
An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
I see. It's not extreme at all. It's going to happen.
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge.
I see.
I suggest you do the same.
So pretend like I don't know.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Off we go into the wild Pale yonder.
One and all.
Wait.
They say Pale is death, but for the universe.
Hold on, I said that wrong. Off we go into the wild Pale yonder. That's how you gotta say that. Yes. Over yonder. Okay, yeah.
Why should we just leave, and the world get left behind?
I don't know. Let's return to reality, please.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
Is this game meta? Is this gonna pull a 999 on me, where if you do multiple playthroughs, you actually technically remember each instance as if it's part of the multiverse theory, and you're just remembering your whatever you did in the other playthrough? Is this what we're doing? You doing a virtue's last reward on me? Huh? Disco Elysium? Is that what's going on? Because I mean, technically, this is my first time hearing this. I think. I played a little bit of it before, but I don't remember any of this, so... I sometimes sense vague shadows of a past, and it's not good.
Then tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
Oh, there's a lot to choose from. Hold on, I'm going through my options here. Why is it so... Okay, hold on. I'm worried I have to say it doesn't sound very clever. I don't know how you've all survived with it. It's a huge... Who am I to think anything of it? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with it's disco. I mean, you're right. It's disco, whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Your ailing constitution, sweaty forehead, the beads there, and your heavy breathing.
I am not that out of shape, am I? I haven't touched anything for at least a whole day and a half. Why am I still, like, you know, apparently hopped in, I guess, withdrawals?
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective.
Damn.
If you don't know even this, then...
Nah, listen. This investigation will be my masterpiece. The one they remember me by, I promise.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent. In the meanwhile...
I wonder what would have happened if, I've been told that Kuno could have been a potential partner. I wonder what would have happened if he was with me.
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you. She must have a lot on the line here.
You have me.
Oh, nice.
I will
30.
assist you in any way I can.
Oh, that's
even
right.
if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Look at that, Kim. I got her with my
Good.
nonsense.
You have not passed out from it.
When did you get here?
Perhaps I worried for nothing. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work now?
You needn't have worried, Kim.
But I did. Anyway.
Okay, fine. I mean, fair enough. You're kind of weird to have trusted me in the first place. I don't really know what I did to gain that trust, but I completely demolished it, and you don't need to know that. It's okay.
Damn it, you're a grown man, the lieutenant thinks. Shouldn't have gotten protective hair.
Right, let's get to work, Lieutenant. Oh, poor Kim.
Good luck, detectives.
Goodbye. This, I'm starting to think maybe the supernatural it is a thing in this game. I don't know. I mean, I told Kim about my mumbo jumbo that I apparently have, and he didn't seem too surprised.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock, knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock, knock, knock.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police, ma'am. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Any more?
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Kim, you weren't convincing enough. Actually, I don't even know if I was actually done talking to Joyce. It kind of just had me leave. She agreed to help me, and then we
You're
cut
back.
the conversation off.
Good. What
There we
can I
go.
help you with?
Yeah, that was weird. Okay. First of all, do you know something about these tattoos? I've been wondering about them forever.
That's the man who was killed.
Yes, it was.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Oh, I didn't know you were in charge of this interrogation. Whatever. Fine. Let's return to it
Better
later.
not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
All right, let's go in order. Okay, first of all, Tell me about the alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Oh, you know.
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Yeah, Kim, come on. See, seriously. Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Oh.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
I see. And you're wanting us to investigate. Is that right?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union.
I didn't think so.
Still, every chain has its weak link.
I see. Am I gonna need some bolt cutters for this? Because I got some, I think.
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now.
Yep.
Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, not... I gotta ask my buddy who gave me money. Oh, man. I just want to believe in him, so I had to question him first.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Ooh, is that a promise?
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
I see.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable. The weary.
I have a feeling this might have something to do with why that lynching took place.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
But it could be the key to a whole nother bigger mystery, Kim.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
I do understand. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
That's right. Yep, Kim. That's that pissing contest you told me about, right? Or something.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement.
Oh, never mind.
We also know
wrong?
it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
I see. What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
It's true.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men.
That's also
true.
true.
The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Nobody.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Don't worry, I got just the man. He helped me. He gave me money. That's a sign of opening up to someone if I've ever seen or that or pity. I don't know. It could have been pity, but whatever. We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
I think so.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
Kim, sometimes you gotta go with your gut. It's not always about evidence, my man.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
All right. Hold on. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. Is this in regards to me taking it, or in saying that I know, I'm gonna say I know exactly that it's linked?
Yes?
Okay, yeah. We will take this case, pro the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Aye. You're on a boat?
Why, yes I am.
Yes. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Fair point.
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice.
Oh, wait.
But it is playful.
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
That's Kim, though. Kim is special, okay? He likes his motor carriages.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Kim, you don't gotta justify. Don't worry, I understand you, bro. That's okay. You ain't gotta make. You ain't gotta make up anything. It's cool.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Well, that's fine. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
You gotta name a boat. You're not supposed to let it go sailing unless it has a name. That's bad luck.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
I'm gonna name it for you.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Someone? Oh, is that what I'm gonna name it? Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19?
No, you can't just
Why?
No, you can't just call it by its brand.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
No. How about Dolores? Dolores is a wonderful name.
Why Dolores?
I just like the name for some reason.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Fine. How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Is that like the bee's knees, but Revachol version?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I can't. You're using sarcasm.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Let's put the boat thing to rest. Fine.
Good.
It's getting late. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Fine. So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
She enjoys talking about the company. It would not hurt to inquire more.
Right? Okay, good. Good. It's odd that for someone who seems to like to enjoy, talking about the company, you don't use the we speak that companies encourage you to do to encourage camaraderie and all that, but sure. How much money does the Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Convert that into USD for me, madam.
$1 billion?
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Yeah, and?
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
And where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
All right, here's a good question. What does a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Don't keep moving it, the workers do. The company's nothing without them.
We built this district. All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
You're going there using the we talk. You said not we earlier.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
I see. Okay, finally we can maybe get into about the strike. What can you tell me about it?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
But what if I want to know the trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
I see. Want to disturb an octopus? Better let it be.
I am glad you see it that way. To repeal the act would mean repealing the coalition government. The one that leases you the right to police West Revachol.
You're very wordy, aren't you, Joyce?
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
Yes, what is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
I see.
And how are the talks going?
How are the talks going?
They're not.
Oh.
That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Measurehead, yes, okay. You mean Jean-Luc, my race mentor? I'm not gonna say that. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
How long ago was that? What month is it now?
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
It's not?
Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan.
Oh.
This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
I mean, I feel like those 2 things are very valid things to demand. What is it now? What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Oh, I see. I don't know how practical that would be. I don't know what to think about that, honestly.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Yeah, see, instead of doing that, just elect a representative, you know? A representative that represents your ideals and wants.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Oh, wait, so they're wanting it unanimous, too. That's Excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, they want a signature for all 2,200 of them? That's insane. Nothing's unanimous. You can't get everybody on board with everything. You wouldn't do anything. It's pretty funny.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
Right. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear.
Work.
Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates.
The what?
The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work.
Call me Manana.
I think he said it was, call me Manana.
He's my man. He's my bro.
This checks out.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
Piss off?
Fuck off, midget.
Oh, well.
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
I was close. Okay, then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Okay. The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Yes, actually, I'm thinking about staying up at night and going over there and seeing if they're just there the whole time. Do they not eat or drink or sleep? I wonder. Or use the bathroom?
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
I see. I am very curious on what you think of Evrart. To me, he is very shady, very greedy, and willing to do anything to have me in his debt and make me his little piggy. You know, do his little errands and stuff. Manipulate me, yeah. What do you think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity.
Surely you're
If
sarcastic.
you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Surely you're being sarcastic. Really?
Of course not.
I thought
Everard is fantastically corrupt.
I thought so.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Would it still taste irony? You know, full of iron like our blood would. You know, forget asked.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Oh, you sound like you're about to take a rapier to him.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
You're gonna stab him in the face? Oh, I mean, that's Everard, all right. I think we have the same opinion of the guy.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen.
I mean, I'm not
and
surprised.
I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic,
Venal?
then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Oh, they're twins. Did I know that? I thought that was pronounced venal. Maybe I'm thinking of banal. Yeah, I don't know what the word venal means. But did I know that you guys were twins? I do remember hearing something about Edgar.
Have you seen him?
No. Maybe, if are they identical?
Edgar looks exactly like his brother.
How am I supposed to
except
know
for
if
that
I've seen
lazy
him?
eye. He
What?
also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Wait, so which one has the lazy eye, Edgar or Everard? Because the one I talked to had a lazy eye. And I can't tell if the way you structured that sentence, if you're saying that Edgar is the one with the lazy, or as my homeboy called him, Edgar, right? That's what he said. Which one has it?
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say.
As they say.
Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with
Man,
them.
have I been spending like an hour talking to you? Joyce, come on. You're being so wordy.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Well, man, okay, so I tend to not be very opinionated about things. I wouldn't say it's effective, because, I mean, obviously it's not very practical to demand the signature of every single employee in order to get anything approved. I don't know if it's a giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. I haven't been here before Revachol was crazy. And this is just, it doesn't really add anything to the conversation. It's just calling him a socialist as if, you know, that in and of itself would tell you all you need to know. And, you know, it don't. I prefer to have no opinion on these things. I don't have enough information to have an opinion.
Of course, officer.
One more thing, you said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Oh.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably?
Indeed. The company suspects foul play.
I would.
But there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter.
Of course.
The point of the presentation is, These kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Oh, absolutely. I do not trust that man as far as I can throw him, and I'm a weak boy.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need. Let's change the
Of
topic.
course. How else can I help?
By the way, I've talked to Everard Clare.
You have?
I have.
And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He was very obviously trying to manipulate me.
Finally, time to choose sides.
I would say I didn't. I didn't like him one bit.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually... corruption. That's how he's done it.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
Yes.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
I didn't pick a side. I just said I don't like him as a person. That's not picking a side, Kim.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something...
Yes?
How could I stop you?
Right.
Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take?
I'm not always.
It's only natural. We would only be... gossiping.
Yeah, we can be gossiping Gabbies, Kim. Come on.
Tell her
Girl talk.
she'll like you for it.
I don't care if she likes me, but I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
Maybe. I mean, you talk a lot, Joyce. Not gonna lie.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
I think that you are being picked up by my mic, honestly, which is weird. 1 second. Okay, maybe if I increase that threshold a little bit. Actually, no, that's delay. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay. We'll see how that does. Okay, so do I want to go into talking about the tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm
Yes.
afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
What lynching question? Why? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the back's day on this.
What?
I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
You're not giving me a chance to talk about the... Fine, I'll go talk about the drugs at the lorry drivers. Okay.
Hey,
Rhetoric? Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it
Again?
before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love.
It sounds like
Should
a lot
we
of
just
work.
stop building love, too?
I mean, it's a lot of work. Love was... We should all stop building love. Nah, there's nothing wrong with love. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner.
Good. We need tender men like you
That's
building
right, I'm a
gargantuan
sensitive boy.
communism. Word on the
No.
street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by human beings. Is
Rhetoric,
that right?
I don't think you know who you're talking to. How come there's word on the street? I'm a very lazy boy. I do not want to do all that work.
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich,
Did I?
sodomize the landowners,
What?
impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket.
Did I say that?
Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I don't remember saying all this stuff, honestly. I haven't said anything like that.
Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
Why does it have 7 eyes? Isn't that redundant rhetoric? You are rhetoric. Why are you using redundant words? Devour and masticate? Those basically mean the same thing.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
I don't need to. It's too much. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down, broken, and lazy. Seriously, my man. Don't count on me to build anything.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. Did someone mention cocaine?
No one mentioned
Are we
cocaine.
doing cocaine?
No one's
No.
doing cocaine.
I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism.
You heard what you wanted to hear, electrochemistry. Seriously, man, you are like that guy who's just constantly... You're like me when it comes to food. We could not be talking about food at all. No one brings it up. And then I'm just like, man, I thought someone was talking about biscuits. I thought someone was talking about pastry puffs. I don't know.
Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one? There's one.
Volition, what do you want? What should I do? I'll follow you, my man.
You should build communism. Precisely because it's impossible.
Oh, a challenge, huh? I mean, I do like doing things for spot, but I'm also lazy. So, I mean, listen, I do just want to lie down and let the water carry me downstream. I just want to go with the flow. But what do I get? What do I get? Do I want to build communism? Someone tell me what to do. I can't make decisions on my own. No. I will go with the flow. I will lie down and let the water carry me downstream into the dark depths of that water. Okay. Where's my cursor? Hey, I can't see it. There we go.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
Oh, from who? Oh, from me? I mean, I feel like, I feel like I can say with certainty I'm pretty reasonable. Someone's got to be sane around here, right? It's got to be the encephalopathic amnesiac cop who is also named Rafael Ambrosius Quarto, That's got to be me. I'm the sane one. But it is because I keep saying none of the above on the political stuff, ain't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you.
Something tells me?
It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Now that sounds cool. Where's the Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances.
Zeitgeist.
In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
No, that's not zeitgeist. How do you bring about those circumstances, would you say?
Incrementally.
Oh.
Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
I'm a naysayer when it comes to electrochemistry, so anything that goes against that guy...
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of
right.
Dolores Day.
Dolores!
She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually.
The boat told me.
By increment.
The boat tells me to do this. But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working.
I see. This is the opposite of nihilism, huh?
What benevolence? What a fucking joke.
I like Volition, and I do not like electrochemistry. He's kind of a jerk, so anything... That's a good question. Is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo? If we're basically not doing anything, you know?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
No.
Then you've never lived through real chaos.
The Pale.
Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is progress.
Okay, but like, what's this Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe.
I'm sorry, Kim, that we're just standing here, just saying nothing, just staring into Joyce's eyes in the boat, but I have to have this conversation with myself, you know?
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The kingdom of conscience is post-capitalist, post-national.
Anything that has post in front of it, I understand that post means after, but I never understood it when it comes to these types of things. I don't know what that means.
It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
What does that mean? Let's do it. Sounds incredible, Alonzi. Let's go there right now. There's 2 options to opt out.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
I'm all about taking things slow. You're right. Then let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember,
Okay,
real democracy is just around the corner from
So maybe I shouldn't opt out of
when
any of
that
these.
real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't be opting out of those if it gives me like a little thought thingy. Because those give me stats, you know? Those give me stats. Kingdom of Conscience. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to the administration region. The ideals of the DeLorean humanism are reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of the Coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are Signal Blue. And they're not only good, they're also powerful. What will it be like once their nuanced plans have been realized? Oh, do I just get it? Oh, hold, whoa. How many skill points do I got? Hold on. I see. So in order to have more, okay, hold on. Any bonuses? No bonuses. Detective Custo? No bonuses? You're not gonna give me any? Actually, none of these are showing me bonuses. Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want with these? Hold on, I want to do the detective first. Conceptualization -2, forget that. Let's do Kingdom of Conscience. Half-Life -2. Why are these minus? Why do I need these? Am I not understanding something? Hold on. An idiotic idea. calm water. Maybe I want that. Let's go ahead and do that one. Why not? We'll just let that do its thing. Let's get out of here, Ken. Let's actually go and talk to the lorry driver. I can just keep zooming out. That's nice, actually. What's through here? Have I been back here? Oh, yeah. Oh, let's talk to this guy. I remember I was going to talk to him before, but it got late. A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Ooh.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Oh, you heard me?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
There's something about your face that's actually very familiar. I'm not sure what it is.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
That's okay. Why are you whispering? You sound like you're already in trouble.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
He says sotto voce.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
You've been out here smoking for days, my good sir. That is a very long cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yeah, obviously there was a murder out here, guy, and you could have seen something.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Are you afraid you're going to be a snitch?
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Okay, kid first. Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
I've heard that name.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I see. It's not. Wait. Huh? Failure. Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down.
Obviously.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
You're obviously using an alias. That's fine.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
Are you muscular, Ken?
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Was it Measurehead?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something more.
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
What were you doing last Sunday?
What were you doing?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
They share ice cream with you?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
I feel like Saturday's better than Sunday, because Sunday you got the lingering work day of Monday over your head, and it just ruins the whole fun. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
Really? That's it? All right, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
You don't get to decide that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Ooh, good thing I put some into suggestion.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
Is it a spare key?
It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Thank you, good sir. Where you going? I thought, wait, that door that you were next to wasn't your home? There's a weenie drawn on that door. It's overseeing these people. It's the weenie god.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right. He probably didn't have anything important to say anyway. No, wait, hold on. So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either
see the
way,
stone.
we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Was it Measurehead? He's the
He
only
did
muscular
leave us
one.
a sign. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
He
I
wanted to
wasn't-
draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Yeah.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for
Let's
his
just make
apartment.
sure we don't leave the door open, right? Great, let's do that.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Turn it over.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the
Second
dirt.
key I found today.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Oh, okay. All right, real quick. I got a potty. I'll be right back, guys. See you in a bit. I'm back, and I realized that I had the audio muted for that, so no one ever heard anything. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed the sweet silence. Okay. So we got the key. Let's look around back here a little bit more. I think this was the door that Everard actually wanted me to open. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. I mean, yes, it is a suspicious, it is a sus door. Let's go talk to the lorry drivers first. Man, it's a long walk. I'm getting my cardio today. Oh, wait, what's that? Excuse me, what's this? I haven't actually been down here. Okay, hold on. What's this? Oh, I can take the bag. I can get bottles. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Okay. Anything else down here? Nope. What's this? Don't get man... Oh. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Mayonnaise on the measuring tape. How did you... How would... Shouldn't ask questions I don't want the answer to. Up. Sir, my buddy, my friend, oh pal.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Oh,
What's up?
empathy. I thought I added point to empathy. Oh, no, I didn't. I was going to. Okay. You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had
Yeah?
some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Oh, yeah?
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Well, you see, my man.
Just be straight with him.
I need to... Let me be straight with you, dude. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way.
I trust you.
I don't need any trouble.
I trust you,
Shit's
Tommy.
bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
A conflagration? Wait, then why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade, then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Tommy.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Come on, 8% check. Luck, don't fail me now. Give me double sixes, please.
Wait, there's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
I don't get it. I don't get it. How do I keep getting the 8% checks? How do I do this conceptualization? Speak to me. Tell me how this works. How is this happening? That wasn't even a double six. It was just 6 plus 5. How? Oh, well, whatever. A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
All by myself, brother.
Did you?
I think that may be an actual... No, I'm just a vessel for the muse, my man.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
Is it mine? Silent communion. Is it mine? I don't know. Did I make this up? Did I make this up? I don't really know.
No matter. Great verse is like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it, Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet.
That's a strange compliment.
Just messing with you. It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop.
For a cop? Yeah, I don't blame you.
They're more often into fists than rhymes, see? Let alone honesty in verse.
I gotcha.
In a small office behind the old military hospital, hunched under the green glow of his desk light, Officer Hans Blau browses through a test print of his Futurist magazine. It's called The Futurist. The typeface on the header is too small.
I'm doing what little I can to do right by people.
Well, you've given me some hope, I guess.
That's good.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Stop. Okay, goodbye, my friend. My friend. My best friendo. I gotta go do something. You've inspired something in me. This is important. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. I need this. I need this.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Oh.
In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh, never mind. But hey, I can try this.
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long.
Honestly, though, I don't know how to feel about the fact that it's electrochemistry that let me have this. I mean, I hate that guy. He's kind of a jerk. He's always trying to. He's the bad influence. He's the man in the trench coat. You know.
Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Let's leave the mirror alone. Can I fix this? I don't think I can. Is this connected to your room, Kim? Actually, what is this door?
This fan has two or has it been consigned there as punishment?
Ah, geez, okay. Kim? Let me in there. I gotta know if those rooms are connected. I'd be a little disturbed if they are, Kim. What are you doing, huh? Hey, I stopped smiling. Gart.
Can I help you?
Goodbye, I just wanted to tell you that. Okay. Well, the trip to the bathroom wasn't all bad. I managed to stop the strange smile and express my true feelings, apparently. A sad, frowny man. Let's go talk to some more lorry drivers. Sir, you definitely seem like you would be a drug smuggler.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, you're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Okay, why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
You know, that's strangely, I can see that your racism would keep you from supporting anything that is not local, so that makes sense.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
It sucks that you're making sense, that I get why... Not that you're making sense, but that I can understand that you wouldn't be helping out with the drug situation because of your weird views, man.
There's your in. Take his side in this particular fight.
Yeah, suggestion. I will. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily. unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then, damn, it didn't work.
Suggesting you failed me.
You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other camionneurs have left. I don't know if I said that right.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my
Wait a
ass
minute.
like ass cancer.
Is Kuno the supplier?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Wait, there was? Should I say nothing? I'll say it. I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through the Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Should have figured he would have said something like this. Oh, wait, the street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer's stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealing a visit then.
Guess so.
You seem too happy with this. Alright, let's go talk to him. I feel like today is going by so much faster than yesterday when in terms of the game. Where was the guy, actually? I don't remember. Was it you? You're the only other person I could think of.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
So, Silong, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs?
Yeah.
I don't go in for that, officer.
Are you
Drugs
sure?
ruin lives.
Are you sure?
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty drugs. Oh my, okay. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry driver. Another driver's identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him.
You're right,
He
but...
has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
I mean, you're right, but...
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me.
What is?
That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rearview mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Silong?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on, Seelang.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
The lady driver.
You're better off staying away from her.
She.
The way they talk about her.
The other Hardy
She's
boy.
no lady.
I see. Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Now, why would I think that? Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Why does my mic keep picking up the game audio? It's so weird. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Let's turn this up a little bit more. Hopefully that'll keep it from doing anything. I don't know. All right. Actually, maybe okay. That might not be what I was looking for. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. We'll see. Okay. Now, is the lady driver the old woman back there?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
It could be. She was strange.
Right, okay. We're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase.
No,
you
thank
can
you.
walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detective. Both of you. You deserve it.
Sunglasses, though? Sunglasses, though? Kim, come on. Sunglasses?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
You lied to me, Seelang. This isn't sunglasses. That's not sunglasses. I'll go talk to the old lady, right? Where is she? The one that's up through here, I think. Not you. But the lady that's through here, I think. Where am I going? There we go. Wait, what? No, this way. Yeah, you, right?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Let's snap them twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
In the 50s, as opposed to... What's so bad about the 50s? Wait, yeah, when else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
What? I'm so glad I could read what you just said, because I did not hear what you just said.
Until you came along, that is.
Hey. So, who's Gabriel Buenguerro? Buenguerro. Who's that?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
I see.
This man's got a hold over her. Even 50 years later, you can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
I see. So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young? Hmm?
Someone was.
Someone, okay. Someone, are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
How can you remember it if they're not your memories?
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Right. I'm not gonna apologize to your dream, ma'am. This is important. Right. I have some other questions for you. Some police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
It's true.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Show me the soles of your boots.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boot, Sheriff?
It's important for police business, ma'am.
I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
Nope, I'm not Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now the other one, please, ma'am.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Wait, these are not the boots that made the prince, Kim. She's not Odd Soul.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. A size is 37.
Why didn't you say anything?
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Well, what are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds? Really?
Of course not.
Man,
But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
I was lied to about the birthday party. I was lied to about Edward being a good stand-up guy. I'm lied to about the diamonds. Why can you guys just not quit being so cheeky? Okay, so, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Oh, wait, the fumes? Do you get high off of driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
I see.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick. The pal, probably. This pal sounds like it's the shit.
What if the cargo's contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
All right. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
Kim, that's up front. She's playing you like a fiddle.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
How do you know?
You hear that, lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Oh, are you jealous? Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
Are you sure? You sure you just...
It's because of the pal. He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in it. And this woman has spent time in the pal. A lot of time.
Kim, my man, why do you have such an aversion to me finding out about the Pale? What do you know? The routes you drive are unusual, aren't they?
Some of them. Some of them are like home to me now. I would say the routes I drive are usual to me.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the
What?
Western Plain.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatalia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
I see. Cool. Ride until you're dust, sister.
Irmao. I already am dust.
You, seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Where could I, The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario.
Okay.
I am on the side of the adversary.
Oh, you like
There's
the
no coming
villain.
back from that hole.
I see. You're a villain, girl. I
The
gotcha.
Pale sounds like the drug to me.
Alright. That's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder.
What is it that you are hauling exactly? Actually, no. Yeah.
You're man, Lowman. What of it?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Oh my god. How can you not know? You said earlier that you don't know what you're hauling. Could it be drugs? Yes, just answer my question.
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Lowman?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
You said it wasn't actually diamonds. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet.
You think
Never
it's him?
trust a poet.
Never trust.
Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Sure, alright. Let's leave you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
I'm burning daylight with you. Well, now let's go back to my man, Tommy. I can't get a straight answer out of no one. What's this? Oh. Now, Tommy, I got a word with you.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh. You got uncomfortable. I don't mean to pry, but I need your help, man. She may be involved with the drug business.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
I see. I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do?
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is, hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Okay. What does she look like? Whoa, where's my mouse? I can't see. That was weird. What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet.
What?
Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
I mean, that's our job.
All part of the investigation.
It's important, yeah.
The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Well, if she's involved in the drug smuggling, she might not survive that either, Tommy. Can you let that be on your conscience? What if she gets killed by some drug shootout or something? What if the person who she's supplying to feels like she's too much of a liability and has to take care of her? You're gonna do her a favor if you just tell us, man.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
And when she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
So you would rather people who didn't like her spin the narrative on her and give us a bad picture of her than tell us about her yourself, who can help us empathize with her situation and maybe give us a different perspective on what she's going through. I feel like you're not helping her out here, Tommy. You're not helping out at all, brother.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
You're my pal, Tommy, but I think you're making the wrong
Now
call.
is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
I'm not gonna press him. I'll drop it. Hold on. Why does this one give me the force Tommy option, but this one doesn't? We'll go for now. We'll go for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Let's leave. What do I got, actually? I got something in here? Oh yeah, I got this. I need that. I need that to go through garbage. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to the race man again.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew C. Long didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
What?
The name resounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it.
What? Why? What? What's wrong with the puta madre? I have a bad feeling that was a bad word. I don't know.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Okay. All right, Kim. I'll let you take the reins on this one.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Oh.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
Are you sure about that?
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Oh, Kim, you cooking?
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long
It's
time.
smelling good.
It won't make Padre Madre angry.
Oh.
But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
No, you tell him, Kim.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
Wait, what? Oh, there. Okay, yeah.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Oh, Kim, brother.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
Yeah?
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
See, me leaving me out there for so long worked to our benefit, didn't it, Kim?
I've softened him up as best I could.
Oh.
Now it's on you to finish the job.
Oh, no, why? It's a white check, don't worry. I mean, it's 7 + 1 is 8, right?
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
We're already outside. Okay. Wait, that was a white check, right? Why isn't it letting me? Okay. Can you tell me what you know? Maybe? Don't overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how did... What? Oh, that's a failure. Jigs up. I got the goods on you?
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You know, your goods.
There's some kind of homo thing?
No, of course not. Just tell me what you know, man. I would... If it would be anybody, it'd be for Kim, not for you, sir. Don't flatter yourself.
Make me, runt.
Hey. Well, at least I have a... Okay.
Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright?
Okay.
We are wasting our time.
I can go back. I just need half light. All right. Tommy, yes.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
Oh no, I don't need to talk to you yet. Okay. I guess I can go into the apartment building now and talk to that guy. Can I go into the bookstore yet? I can. Actually, there was a garbage... Yeah, there it is. There we go. I'm gonna get some money out of those things. Let's see, what did I need for this one? Physical instrument, maybe?
A heavy door with a missing handle
Pain
stands
threshold.
before you, covered in dozens.
Pain threshold, eh? I don't have anything to get this. Ah. Ma'am, I really need you to open your door.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Bio.
Let's see.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Okay, about the girl.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving.
Oh, whoops, my bad. About your daughter.
Oh, yes. How's my precious doing? She's a good girl.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children.
Okay, whatever.
woman before
okay,
you.
I guess I can't do anything with you yet. I'll be back for you. I'll get you out of the cold soon, girl. Oh, wait, can I talk to you again? I've read about cockatoos. Ma'am, you're right that I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
I went and read up on them, just like you said. And I even decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. You want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
No, I'm the major majestic cockatoo.
The what now?
The major majestic cockatoo. It's the one that's most impressive.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
Oh, thank you. Let's watch you browse some
Her
books.
hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest
Man,
it turn
I did
the
not need a
woman before
cigarette.
you.
Jeez. You need to quit. Okay. Kills me that anytime I talk to somebody, it redoes the camera. Okay, now let's actually go into the apartments. I think that's the one main area I haven't actually looked around in yet. All right, let's go in. I think this was what it was for. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. The box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells like laundry detergent. Oh, what's this? Filled up glasses. The auditor. Oh, wait, what? Flip up. Oh. Oh my god. Yes. They look silly, but I don't care. Flip them down. Oh, lowers authority. Ooh, I don't want that actually. I don't need logic because I mean I don't have anything in logic, I don't think. I have drama, but that's it. But authority, I need authority. Okay, let's get out of this menu. Music in here. It's a little somber, what'd you say? An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. That's a pentacle, sir. That's a pentacle.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Let's examine it.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
I guess I got...
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Hold on. I got a thing. Nice. Do I need half light? What were the bonuses? I mean, it doesn't really give me a bonus. Did I really need to do this? Oh, hold on. Oh, maybe it was just saying it's almost done. Okay. Hold on. Oh, wait, what? What's this?
Call the Mama Dakwa.
Oh. Oh.
It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the Col du Mama Dakwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
That's what it was. It was you. You gave me perception. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay. Items. Tools. Tools is what I want. I want these bad boys.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Let's knock.
No reply.
Let's open this bad boy.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud.
After you, detective.
You're not gonna judge me, Kim? This has got to be her room, ain't it? This is her room. This is the lady driver's room. A flamboyant poster of a white star. I didn't read the rest of that. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. What's this? Oh. Ooh, wait, what? Swanky? Hold on. Hello. Oh, look at that. Fancy. What's that in your pocket? I can't tell. Classic white summer jacket, loved both by Sarah Merizian Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well regardless of your political ambitions. The drug traffickers, huh? Maybe I could use that at some point. But I like the bonuses that this one gives me more than the one that this one gives me. Geez, all these clothes I'm getting and I can't even wear them. What's this?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Krasmazov in their bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Kim, who is this Krasmazov?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Mazovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
I see. Krasmazov was a mass murderer. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your nightstand. Wait, what? It's just his theories. I don't think he... I don't know. I don't think someone having theories about stuff should be responsible for people's reactions to them. You know? I wonder who's snoring in there. Well, I mean, I don't know what good all that did, but hey, I got in there. For whatever reason I needed in there.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
I got good hearing. You can't fool me.
You can feel tension on the other side. Sounded like a woman a woman's shoes.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Wait, did she say that? Wait, what? That's not what you said. Wait, what? Hold on, you confused me. That's not what she said. This time the step comes. Who is this? Who is this? This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Well, I mean...
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Okay, fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah.
Kingdom of Conscience.
Interesting art.
The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth.
Okay. Did I really need that, though? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, look at that. Oh, I didn't know that happened. Hold on. Let's see. Well, what about in here? Their mailbox is overflowing. What's this say? The graffiti says, a firing squad for the rich.
Give me a moment.
Wait a minute, you're the lady who yelled at me before, aren't you? Yeah, you're holding the same broomstick.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead, then. What do you want to know, policeman?
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Okay, do you live here?
If you can call it living.
Fair.
I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
You kind of sound like Dobby. Ma'am, have you ever been a little goblin, a little elf that prevents a certain wizard boy from going to school? You sound like Dobby, I'm not gonna lie.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
You're not very helpful. Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door? Yes.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
Oh?
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Yeah. So who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Yeah?
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology, huh?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star and antlers? I think that's the symbol of communism.
The symbol of what now?
It's an ideology. It has some... hold on. I can't scroll down. There we go. Oh, let's see. It's a symbol of contributing to the mass of our noble state, communism. It's a political ideology, ma'am.
Ah. All I know about politics is that it's brought us more harm than good.
You know, fair. What can you tell me about Sandy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still? She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
All right, that's all. Thanks,
She
ma'am.
mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Listen, Harry, Raphael, my man, I'm pretty sure Martin Martinez is a alias, but I'll ask anyway. I'm looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me he's Martin Martinez anyway.
Brain. Someone played a trick on you.
I know.
Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jambrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Yeah?
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
Why is that failure?
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
Yes,
right?
yes, him. Yes, thank you. That one.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Okay, I'm glad I percepted that. I needed
What's
to.
he in trouble for?
Oh, no trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
Yeah. Don't strain your voice, ma'am. Miss Dobby.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
All right, it's evening now.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Thanks, Moth, ma'am. But first, I've got a room to, oh, hold on. What's this? Postcard, Bougie Street. Okay.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Shh, locked door, shh. This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime. There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
Yeah, of course it is. Who do you think you're talking to, Kim? I'm the smartest person in this room right now. I'm smarter than you. You don't even know what the pail is. You're trying to hide it from me. Oh, hello. I like your outfit. Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Ew. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Sure. Hello.
Satisfied?
Whoa.
My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here.
Your smile is too big.
See?
Your keys don't mean you got a right to be in here, ma'am. You could have stolen those for all I know.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Let's inspect your passport. Yes.
It feels flimsy in hand. with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details. Be friendly.
Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Nice. I can't tell if that's like sarcastic or not, so I'm not gonna say it. Everything seems to be in order.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
I glimpsed a foreclosed apartment down the hallway.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
What?
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Peptide or Pericanine.
She might need it.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it?
There was a hole
And
here.
then
It's
the
gone
tenant
now.
ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Well?
Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
I see. Okay, well, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
I see. That's all. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I inspect this? You're gonna let me just take this? I'll just take it. Fine. Whatever. Hold on. Okay, this gives me composure. This... I like them. I like these shoes. I like these shoes. Give me these shoes. Nice. Hold on. Yeah. Nice. Man, I'm dripped out.
The luxury of fine things.
Oh my, yes.
Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You are right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's
Yes.
power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
Yeah. What else?
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You
I do?
hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
Yeah, I guess I do. I'm lazy, but, I work hard in my laziness. I do what I can. I work hard at the bare minimum, Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
So, what hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer.
Yeah.
You must have walked 200,000 steps
You're right.
down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
That's true. I've been running around like crazy.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah, I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. got those black papers with the
said
faces
naughty
of
words.
the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy?
No, it sure ain't.
Is life easy?
No, it sure
Have
ain't.
you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
Ooh.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
It's because of Gart. You know, it's Gart. He's been riding since the beginning. It's been Gart.
The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
Oh, man, I don't know. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes.
Oh.
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze? I don't know. I still feel like it's Gart. Or Kuno.
Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name.
Alimony's for
Plus
marriage.
there's the stuff
right?
people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No way. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
You know, bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, right? But how will deregulation help with that?
It's all about the tax issue, hustler. No other problem in the world is as pressing as top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it.
Okay, I won't. Very well. Let's see here. I do want to keep that. One's pretty good. Every orb clicked. What does that mean? Well, I can't internalize until I actually get like a slot, but I'm not gonna waste my next skill point on a slot just yet. Anything else I can look at? I want to find the room that has a hole in it. Please, please and thank you. Where is it? I guess let's keep going. Oh, I can go in there. Real quick, let's see. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinez Reality Associates. Oh, is this the whole room? Hey, you didn't take everything. 16 days of the coldest April. I don't know what I can use that for, but this right here, let's interact with that.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments, above which span a black and white rainbow.
Feels heavy. Monochrome rainbows.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. It would do that in Grad.
How long is this book anyway?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
That is a very long book. Let's look at the back cover and get the synopsis, please.
The back cover is dominated
Summary.
by a black and white photograph of the author.
Oh, what does she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
We've got time, Kim. Let's start reading.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
Oh, is it a romance? What happens next?
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
Read 10 more pages.
They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair.
It might be worth it.
And in the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence. He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
And the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin, as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one. The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
You know, this is kind of terrible. This doesn't sound like a very entertaining read. It sounds very depressing and hopeless. I don't like hopeless.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
Let's put the book away. I like bittersweet things. You know, I like a little bit of tragedy, but only if there's good things at the end of it, you know? There's hope. I don't like grimdark in that sense.
A shift in temperature.
Waves
the air
crashing in the
chills
darkness.
around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Let's rub our sides for warmth.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Her face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls.
Nice.
A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
All right, I'm glad I got experience for that. Okay, let's go in here. Whoa, autosave. Someone's torn down the wall. I will take that, and I will take this. Thank you. Gotta make money somehow. An old grocery list on the table, and checks. I see, so this was the room you were referring to. There is nothing in here. Alright, well, where's this exit lead to, actually? Oh, yeah, I knew it was you. Well, let's go back in there. I didn't... Oh, wait, no! No, I could pick up those bottles. One moment. Gimme bottle. Nice.
Yes?
I didn't mean to talk to you. Oh.
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex,
I failed
but
an
no
8%
compelling
check.
explanations emerge.
What happened? How did I do that? I've never failed an 8% check before. I got too confident, too cocky. That was our problem. Did I pick something up? It was doing the... Okay, I guess I did get some bottles. Which balcony should I head to? Let's go to this one. Let's talk to that girl. And see what else is up here. First, let's look at this. The door is locked. You can't get in. Above, tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. Okay. Ooh, that looks like something I could walk on. Okay, that's a door I can go through. Let's talk to you.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
Oh, thank you. I've learned how to stop smiling, too.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Wait, are you gonna burn this place? Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Okay, not mine then, right?
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
Oh, that's it? Well, fine. Let's take that. Let's see, what? Oh, there's another thing I can pillage. Yep. I can't climb on that, apparently. All right, what's in here? Ooh. This place is ominous looking. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate, the rats of the city. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. What's in here? Booty shorts? Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, they're not shorts. Okay, hold on. Let me take this off. Let's put this on. Yeah, I like these. What did they do though for me? I don't really need electrochemistry, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it doesn't really hinder me, really, in the grand scheme of things.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something.
Oh?
Soft, yet crinkly.
Oh? Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper.
Oh.
It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say.
Oh no.
There's pain in there somewhere.
From gum? Seriously, man, what doesn't give you bad PTSD? Gum? Oh, what's this? Let's inspect it.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots, with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon.
And why do I even care about this?
Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper.
What can Tutti
Throw it
Frutti
away,
do to me?
please.
I'll hang on to it just in case.
You carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite the strange feeling of regret.
Tutti Frutti, what did you do to me? Well, Kim, I don't know. I mean, we're here now. I don't know what we're wanting here, if there is anything. There's obviously this is the like central heating or whatever, where we get, you know, warmth. There's coal and stuff. But honestly, I think we've done a lot today, Kim, despite me feeling like we haven't really made much progress because we spent a lot of our time talking to Joyce and she was a really chatty lady. But I think that's enough for now, for today. So with that said, let's do a quick save. And then we'll call that a night, everybody. All right, it's over. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and streaming with Disco Elysium. Anyone still watching, I appreciate you being here. And I am planning to stream again tomorrow, same time. And have a good weekend, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.